Hi, Algebra class. It's another sunny summer day, and we're going to talk about graphing inequalities today. All right, so put your thinking caps on and get ready. This is not super tough, but it is, it's a little bit tricky. So let's go over this. Well, let's say I had an inequality with two variables. So something like y is greater than 2x minus 1. Well, if that was an equal sign, an equation, this is already in slope-intercept form, and so you would know how to graph that line, correct? Well, we're going to pretend almost like it is an equation. So do a little graph here. And if it was y equals 2x minus 1, you know that the y-intercept is negative 1. Put a dot there. You know that the slope is 2. So I'm going to go up 2 and to the right 1, or up 4 and to the right 2, or down 2 and to the left 1. Any of those are going to give you, if that was equals, it would give me a line through there like that. But it's not y equals 2x plus 1 minus 1. It's y is greater than 2x minus 1. So I'm going to want the points that make this true, that make it greater than. And if I have a line here, what you'll find is that everything above it, so I would shade this in, everything above it is going to be greater than. If it was y is less than, I would shade everything below it. If you don't believe yourself or you're not sure, just pick a point. Let's just pick right there. That is 0, 2. And if I stick in 0 here for x and I stick in 2 there for y, it gives me 2 is greater than 0 times x is 0 minus 1. Is 2 greater than negative 1? Yes. So you know you're fine. You could pick any point in this area and it's all going to work out. Now the one thing that complicates it a little bit is that I want y is greater than 2x minus 1. I don't want y equals 2x minus 1. Remember on number lines, if I want something like x is greater than 2, I don't put a dot there because I don't want to include the 2. I put a little round circle and then everything to the right shaded in. I'm going to use a similar method for this, except instead of, I can't put a circle, but instead of having a solid line that would mean y equals that, I'm going to put a dashed line. So just put dashes. It's a little easier if you do it the first time, so maybe I'll just redraw it. And then I shade everybody to the top in there. If it was y is greater than or equal to, what do you think I would do? I would just put a solid line because it's okay to include the line now and everything above. So I hope this makes sense. Graphing inequalities, it's a tiny bit harder than graphing a regular equation, but it's not bad. Obviously, if they give you something in a different form, like that, you're going to have to put it in slope-intercept form first. Actually, sorry, not equals. Let's put less than or equal to. So let's put it in slope-intercept form. The y is in a good spot. Let's move the x over, and we'll get y is less than or equal to the opposite of x minus 1. And I'll graph it really small here. I hope you can see it. So our y-intercept is going to be negative 1. Our slope is going to be negative 1. So down 1 and to the right 1, or up 1 and to the left 1. It's okay to draw a solid line now because it's less than or equal to. So I'm going to draw a solid line through there. And this time I want y is less than that, so everything below it. Shade this in, and I'm good to go. Hope that makes sense. And I will see you later.